What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Dark here. Welcome to Diffusion versus Supreme European Monarchs. I got my boy Skorpian right beside me.
Hello everyone, what's up? How's it going? Glad to be here, man.
I know these two both X1 in their division. This one, quite the epic battle.
Yeah, completely agree. Like, their
Skorpian.
division is already so stacked.
Are you scaring people away? You got Swag's about to leave.
What the?
What the?
What the? That's not a very nice welcome, man.
Rolling.
Oh, yeah. Boy,
Our
Swag.
first game ready to get it going here.
Oh, we already hopping in. Alright, we got Jano from Diffusion and Grimjaw from SEM opening.
I have
would
the
love to see
names.
something different.
I have the name. Bro, let me switch them. Joe is up on him.
Oh, Blue Eyes Mirror. Who's shocked?
Right, I feel like every team has it. First one up. Makes sense though. Nice little pro deck.
Yeah.
Good matchups and come.
It honestly mostly feels like a two-deck format at the moment, which is why I'm like really excited to see like how the teams adapt. I've already been seeing some teams adapt by bringing different decks in an attempt to like counter those two best decks. Like we've seen Thunder Dragons, we've seen a variety of stuff. I have honestly not looked up the win rates to see how successful they were, but for the most part, Blue Eyes and Dark Lords remain the two best decks.
Doesn't really extra hard counter battles.
No.
A lot of the decks are made like even.
Yeah, you will even see a lot of mirrors, people like taking the Blue Eyes or Dark Lords for specific matchups and just going for the mirrors. Anyway, going back to the game, Grimjaw went first with Sage 2 back row, which is really nice, but Jano really one-upped him with that Sage into melody, into consonants. No stretches, but
definitely. At least it's not as bad as hit with stone.
oh, of course.
Stone, right?
Of course not,
Count your
no.
blessing.
Yes, of course, like that was a good karma cut, but Jano still has a disgusting card advantage on the board, or like in his hand right now. He also still has a summon from the stone end phase. He still has the alternative summon in his hand if he chooses to go for it. Of course, he might choose not to go for it, playing around a second karma cut. Like he is in the lead right now, so maybe he does not want to feel like risking it because like he's in the advantage.
Grimjaw.
Yeah, no, yeah. Like, honestly, the biggest point of advantage in going first in this matchup is the ability to ultimate dragons first, because Twin Burst is such a huge point in this matchup, right? Like, Twin Burst being able to clear the Spirit Dragon and whatever else and just banish everything is just ridiculously powerful. Jano chooses to play it safe. Oh, Grimjaw actually had another stone. Okay, Jano's gonna choose to dodge this, obviously, since he can't leave his board open, but the fact that Jano did not have any back row is very awkward now. Actually, I think this just might be it. Grimjaw might just win because of the double karma, double stone opener. Because he's gonna get two blue eye summons and he can't choose to synchro. And unless Jano is playing some kind of freaky variant with hand traps, this might just be lethal on board.
That's right.
Makes you wonder if Jano had to choose to sack his alternative to try to survive. Since he had no back row, maybe he had to bait with his alternative so he could survive, because either that or he was praying that there was no other stone in the opponent's hand, right? But since he had double stone, he gets two blue eyes, and that's just it.
Yeah, it's just it was the breaks, my man.
Yep, it's over. There's the Vermilion, and unless Jano has a hand trap, and he really needs one right about now, it's over.
Stones.
Yeah, two stones, two karmas. That's just too much. Oh man, did he top a Blue Eyes for Ultimate Dragons for the cherry on top? Or is he...
He's gonna
Oh, he actually does have the Ultimate Dragons because he has the other stone.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be searching it out of his.
Oof. Never would have thought that this stone would be a good top deck.
Right? Just
the perfect one here. That was the perfect
just rub it in, huh?
Oh my god.
So he's gonna go, like, yeah, I have the skill too. Just in case you have a hand trap, even we all know you.
Yeah, even a Kyroid doesn't save him because he can negate the second part of Kite with the Spirit Dragon. Damn, that will just be it. Like, even though Jano on paper opened so much better with Cards of Consonance and Melody, well, I guess he didn't have any back row, but like still, looking at this, like it just shows you how much advantage going first has, especially with the Karma Cut. Because actually, even if he set back row, it would just get cleared up with the Dragon Spirit of White summon end phase.
So disruptive. You can wait.
Mm-hmm.
See the Spirit Dragon coming, that's when you're like, oh, I'm gonna hit the blue.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Punish. I wonder. Air deck is in.
There is a repeat. Probably his second deck must be something even. His second deck must be something even worse into Blue Eyes, and he chooses to go for the mirror again. Which means his deck must be teched out for the mirror, but he just like losing the coin flip and then getting double Karma Cut was too much.
Karma Cut. Tough in.
Absolutely. Oh, still a pretty great start for SEM. Getting the first victory, forcing a repeat on the opener deck is obviously like a huge victory, because like that's a repeat not being used on a counter pick. It's a repeat being used on basically like the random matchup of the first game.
Later on.
Like this repeat really needs to pay off. I believe Jano is going second again.
First again.
Does Grimjaw, okay, there's the Sage, right on schedule.
Everyone schedule on time.
Did you have the Karma Cuts to pair with that again?
Putting 2 cards from.
That's always great to see.
How do you have any alternative area starting off? That fire hand.
Yeah. Oof, that's...
I couldn't ask for it. Like everything you want.
Like all he needs now is Karma, and that hand is just unbeatable, I don't think.
Right. I feel like he's gonna have at least one back.
There it is.
They always do.
Unless it's a fat bluff, but it's probably not a bluff. It's probably that Karma.
Yep, that one. So he is gonna start it off with body and the defense on the.
Yeah. Yano really needs like a broken hand to break through this, because like with Spirit Dragon on the board, not even back row will help him, because he'll just tag out and make all that back row useless. Okay, Yano again opens the Sage, the same thing. Sage into Melody. Discard on the stone. The fact that he discarded the stone means he probably does not have Cards of Consonance this time, unless he has 2 stones and he's gonna drop the Cards of Consonance right now and show me. There it is.
So many stones.
he proved me wrong in 2 seconds.
Yo, that's so good.
I mean, again, Yano has the better hand, but is it enough? Because if that is a Karma Cut, that will still be very awkward, because Karma Cutting the alternative is such a huge advantage in the mirror.
It is the Karma Cut.
Another stone in hand? Okay, this time there was no stone in hand. But still. Oh. Delay. Is that on Yano's side?
Yo, Econ.
I am actually thinking it might be Econ. You know what? Econ would be huge here. I mean, it might be Book, but Econ would be huge here, not gonna lie, because he can even take the Blue Eyes and synchro with it himself and save his alternative. Is it the Econ?
It's the Econ. Oh. Price
Yeah.
1,000.
I know, right? That card is low-key underrated, as like super underrated right now, I think. Especially since Blue Eyes don't run Tretch anymore, so you have the rune, or like not all of them, but like a lot of them have opted for the Karma, because the Karma, you see, like it's just so grossly strong in the mirror. Yeah, exactly. So honestly, like you might have room to like take in 1 or 2 Econs in there, and Yano is thinking hard about this one.
So suspenseful.
Nope. Okay. That was probably not an Econ. I think he was thinking of using Book, but like even if it was Book, I think you needed to use the Book because losing the alternative permanently in the mirror it's a big deal.
Tag out right now. Okay, he did.
Yeah, he negates one, then he'll probably tag out end phase to dodge that back row. And he even has the Dragon Spirit of White summon for end phase. Like Dragon Spirit of White can feel so bad to draw, but when you have the ability to revive him to like remove a back row for free, it can be pretty good. Oh, he did not tag out.
Definitely. Often.
He even had the Dragon Spirit of White in the back to like remove the back row. And I'm pretty sure he could summon alternative after that. That was a peculiar
He said
play.
Tretch me. Tretch me. Please.
Like,
Tretch me. I go for the maybe toggle off.
Maybe.
It was on to negate that stun.
I don't know. I feel like I think that was definitely a misplay from Grim Zhao's side.
Even it. Scratch up. Karma.
Yeah, like a Karma Cut would be like so good here for Yano, because like if you banish the Blue Eyes on the board, it's gonna take the alternative in the graveyard with it. Like that would be such a huge advantage for Yano. If that's a Karma, of course. It might just be like a quick play that we were saying the delays of on his turn, probably. But like... lots of thinking going on right now.
Right? I'm just like, activate it. Something.
It honestly makes me think that Yano's back row is not a Karma, because if it was a Karma, I feel like he would have just used it immediately right now on the Blue Eyes. I think Yano's basically thinking, oh, no. Was the delay on Grim Zhao's side the whole time?
Maybe I'd let go of.
Okay, never mind. That could not have been a Karma then. Yeah, if that was a Karma, he would have hit the Blue Eyes right there. This is an awkward spot to be in, to say the least.
Million's gonna come out to put. He does have the.
It is a treacherous.
Oh, patient Tretch. I'll pick it up.
Man, Grim Zhao could have avoided this completely if he just tagged out sooner.
completely.
And now Yano is probably in the commanding position because Grimjaw already normal summoned. He cannot. Does he have enough?
Gonna get a search at the end.
Yeah, but he cannot ultimate dragons, right? Because if I'm not mistaken, his hand is Yeah, he cannot ultimate dragons, which would have been super nice for him now. His play is probably going to be like clear the Sage or the Blue Eyes. Probably the Sage because he can just recycle the Blue Eyes. Yeah. But like Yano has a bunch of cards in hand. If Yano can like do an ultimate dragons play, it can net him a huge advantage right now.
Oh yeah, definitely. Right back.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he already dug through his deck and already used Melody. Oh no. No way! That cannot be your Oh my god, a triple back row. No way! That's it?
Hate to see.
Oh my god.
It is 3 back row. That's better better than 3 fat monsters.
I don't know. I don't know. I feel like they're just gonna be a bunch of bluffs. He already showed the TTH.
Yeah, true. Fakers.
Like, I think best case scenario, one of them is like a book or an econ or something. But you usually don't run multiple traps with TTH, right? So like, I don't know, man.
Helio about to damage.
Yeah, absolutely.
Drag on.
Grimjaw has the nuts. And Grimjaw definitely did make a mistake early on with not tagging to dodge the TTH, but Yano did not have the cards to punish that. And now he uses the book, but like he just tributes and then he still has the ultimate dragons active. He has to have it.
Back row. Double cards.
Oh wait, yeah, Anna was at 1,000. I forgot. I was like, wait, does he live? Never mind, he's at 1,000. I forgot. These were 2 bluffs, right? There were 2 cards of constants, I believe. Yeah, that is a rough start for Diffusion. The thing is, I don't think Yano misplayed. He just lost the coin flip, and in game 2, even though his opponent did not play it 100% optimally, he just did not have the cards to punish the mistake. He was stuck with a single
staring
blue
down that post stretch it.
Like,
nothing.
Yeah, that was just, he had a single blue eyes and the other guy had a synchro into an exceed play into ultimate, like that was just ridiculous.
Yeah, he was chilling. Like, as long as that is your.
Yeah. Yano needed to generate some serious card advantage on his last turn. He needed to get an ultimate dragons play or something, or at least a synchro, but he could not, and that was it.
So at the moment, I mean, it's definitely something not that they can. It's not a hard deck to counter. The offensive out here.
Oh yeah, this is definitely not something you can't get back from, but it's definitely still a pretty good start for SEM. Absolutely. So, Blue Eyes has been we have seen different counters to Blue Eyes so far. We have seen teams opting into the mirror. We have seen teams opting into some unorthodox counters. I'm interested to see what Diffusion chooses to bring here, because like I said, this feels mostly like a 2-deck format, and generally it's accepted that Blue Eyes has an advantage over Dark Lords in the matchup. even if it's not a great advantage, I think, because Dark Lords can definitely still overwhelm them with like the stick chair combo. I would not send Dark Lords into Blue Eyes unless like Dark Lords has some like crazy text prepared for Blue Eyes, right? Yeah, like the 3 vanilla board is Dark Lord's nightmare, man.
Yeah, for real.
3 vanillas is their nightmare. It is gonna be antinomy. So is this actually Dark Lords and he's gonna make me eat my words? It's 22 cards. This
it could be that or Thunder Dragons.
22 cards.
I've seen a lot of Thunder Dragons.
Mm-hmm.
So it is.
Okay. The charge opener, the prismatic charge opener, always good to see.
At the
Of course. Totally not a conspiracy, guys. Prismatic cards make you draw them more consistently. Drawer gets back the Hawk. He might be trying to fuel 3 darks in his graveyard to rip a card, maybe? Either that or he's just going for like a turn 1 XYZ or a synchro play.
Setting your always nice little putting an opponent because Evaneer can pop up at any moment.
Yeah. Okay, level duplication. So he's probably... It might just be like the turn 1 bouncer play and that's it.
Not bad at all.
Yeah.
Each play.
Yeah, it can be pretty decent as a turn 1 play against Blue Eyes. But he still needs a pretty decent follow-up from his hand, like a Levianeer or something. Follow-up. Because otherwise the Blue Eyes will just eat him alive.
Not the most optimal.
Yeah.
The roar in the graveyard. Okay. I can put.
He chooses to hit the Sage, which is... It can be risky because if there is now an alternative in hand, he can just pop the bouncer and then synchro. Oh god, there it is. I jinxed it.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Did somebody say alternative?
Hello. Alternative coming through. Oh.
Alternative.
I mean, I can see Lorenzo's logic in doing that, obviously, because you don't want to, like, you don't want him to resolve cards of consonance. And the back row. Rinjal is opening nutty today, just hard drawing the alternative when he needed it. He at least does not have a stone in the graveyard, so he can dodge. So there's the dark. Okay, that means his graveyard has like a pretty decent setup, but the Spirit Dragon can tag out early to avoid the destruction by Levianeer. So Lorenzo is gonna have to like get creative to get over that. Either like boost a Thunder Dragon duo, or maybe even like go crazy and play a gigantic castle. But actually, I don't think he can summon it anymore. Oh yeah, both his Radiants are already in the graveyard unless he's playing 3, which is, I don't think I've ever seen it in any deck. Very, very unlikely. There's the Hawk. The fact that he did the Hawk already means he might just be trying to stall. Yeah, he Hawks into a dark. You hate to see it. This is not an... Oh, tribute set, okay. This was to avoid the potential sack by Karma Cut. Not bad, but... There's the duo. This is still not looking pretty for... Oh, he is going for it. But wait, does he even have any hand effects still? He already used Hawk, he already used Dark, and now is the Roar. I think he's really just getting scared of getting sacked because one face down monster is not exactly like scary thing. Yeah.
You just don't want to.
What? He's swinging? Question mark? Oh man, I'm gonna. Oh. Oh. DD Crow? Yep. He forces the Karma cut out on the duo right now, otherwise he loses Azure. If that's even a Karma, it is a Karma. There's a calculate. That's no a Karma. Oh man, and he even had the stone anyway. Oh my god.
Have the actual Kaiba.
Yep. Lorenzo will be like, I'm not gonna let you draw a... Not gonna let you draw a stone, and it's like, haha, I have it anyway. Dragon Spirit of White, and... That's game. Because he can swing twice. Because he can tag out the Dragon Spirit of White. That's... Oh, it was not even a roar. He's down, it was just a dark. Damn!
Yeah.
That... He just, like, he negated his Sage. It's like, you're not gonna get a stone. He's like, haha, joke's on you, I already got it, man.
I've never... So, next game. All better. Boys never punish.
I mean, it really doesn't matter in this point, Buns, because even if it was a roll, he swings with the Dragon Spirit of White, he tags out and kills whatever he floats into. Well, and like, you know, there is no way they're playing 2 Crow and Sphere, but yeah, I see your point. He could have synchroed again, which would have been a lot better play. And I don't believe a repeat has been announced yet.
Alright, so.
Without a repeat, I believe so. No repeat, which means antinomy again. Wait, is there... Oh, it's another repeat. Okay, I was like, wait, did they bring double thunders? Oh, it's another repeat and another charge opener. Like, ooh, those are not the best mills though. He really needs to get Dark and Roar in there in the graveyard. Those are not the mills you want to see. Oh my god. It's a Raiden pack.
Dark and Dragonhawk.
You see, this is why even though I love Thunder Dragons, that deck really grinds my gear right now. Because like, you open charge, yay, but then you mill like this and you're Raiden passive.
The initial 5 mills were the last 2 solid. We got a Dragonhawk and a Dark in there.
Oh, Grimjaw did not open completely busted this game. Maybe Lorenzo has a shot now. I mean, there's no way Lorenzo has no follow-up in 4 cards, right? No way. Okay, there's the Levy. This should be lights out. I believe he top decked that, actually. Unless I'm mistaken. But I believe he did top deck it, and Grimjaw finally did not open the nutty hand.
So, Karma cut. Add the dragon. Sorry, dragon.
Yeah, it's the roar. There's no way he doesn't have lethal here, right? Adds the duo. Like he just needs another normal summon or another hawk, and it's just game. I believe no, another Levineer doesn't work. There's the... Okay. Grimjow finally goes down.
And he is going in
3-1, and all it took was a big fat break, but it finally happened.
It finally happened. So you can kickstart the day.
Yeah.
Like a lawnmower. Get it going.
Diffusion are now on the board. Mm. Two repeats already used though within the first two combos. That's not what you want to see.
That is exhausting.
Yeah.
Already. So if something later on becomes a problem, they're able to
Yeah.
that easy to get out.
But they had to get Grimjaw out of the way. Though to be fair, with the way he opened that last game, any deck in the meta would have beaten him. But
they didn't want. Yeah, they didn't want to get out of hand. I feel it. You're back on the.
See Grimjaw's second deck. My money is on Dark Lords, but we'll see. But like, I could see them just opening like Blue Eyes Dark Lords, right? The two best decks in the format. You got them back to back, very safe opener, and there's the Yami Yugi. So like, most likely Dark Lords, but it could be some other stuff. But it's most likely Dark Lords. Don't tell me it's a discard Dark Pass. It's discard Dark Summon it Pass? That's not much better. Oh my god, it is. Oh, this deck can be so tragic, man.
There's so many tragic happenings. We haven't even finished the first hour, and it's been tragic 30 minutes I've seen.
I know, right? Like, oh man, Grimjow has like so many lines of lethal if he does not break. But like, even without Stick Chair, this hand he can lethal it.
I need to. That first initial part that gives, okay, like, hey, this.
Yeah.
We already see the.
Still no cards played. Yep, there it is. Miss Eggshell. I guess he was thinking what to discard. He discarded the Desire, which is usually a sign that his hand is like you're risking, right? Because you definitely don't wanna discard that. It's like once you discard that, you have only Amdusk to recycle it if you're playing Amdusk.
He gets into the banishment.
So as long as Lorenzo doesn't have like a DD Crow, this should still be a pretty decent opener from Grimjow, because he can start like setting up his board and getting the negates going and stuff. Of course, he might just have Stick Chair and be bamboozling us the whole time after
I know, huh? Surprise.
Like, what's his Stick Chair on the board now?
I see that happen so often.
Okay. Yeah. Some people liked, like, there was time when, like, there was a water deck that just kept setting. Like, he sets 2 back, and I'm like, he bricked, and then he slaps the Diva into infantry after. I'm like, oh.
Okay. Alright, but.
Never mind, fam.
Like to me.
I know. He's copying the banishment, gets the trap. Like, Thunder Dragons can definitely overwhelm Dark Lords if they get a quick enough opening, right? But Lorenzo's opener was like pretty weak. Oh, he did have a stick, but without a chair. It still adds that for a potential Stick Chair in the future, or for like discard fodder in case he's playing discard traps. There are a lot of.
I'm not gonna attack into.
I don't want to do that. I mean, he has a Dark in the graveyard now. Lorenzo can still do some stuff, but it will still be difficult to overwhelm a Dark Lord board with a negate and another macro. Because like there is no Levianeer like to wipe the back row for you, because the Levianeer will just get negated.
For another dragon though.
I think he just really wants to get those three Thunder Dragons in the grave. Like, I think he's about to drop a Levianeer. He has to be, right? I don't know.
Armacut.
Oh. Yeah, he's emptying his graveyard. All of the darks are gone from the graveyard. He cannot Levianeer him anymore. And the Thunder Dragon Dark effect was already used, so he does not get...
Add it back to it.
He'll add it back to his hand, but... Okay? And then a Hawk. So he is setting up a decent board, and... he can...
Gonna do it. 31.
Yeah, but I believe Grimjaw's face down is the trap, right? He did search it, if I'm not mistaken. So he can negate the duo to get rid of that boost and keep the eggshell on the board. Unless he actually
Dark Lord in his hand.
If he does not, that would be
that
would be troublesome for Grimjaw. He needs another Dark Lord in hand.
He had to discard any other Dark Lord.
Yeah, exactly.
Contact play. He loses his Dark Lord. Huge. Contact is not active. Post it up. Not have the other. That is on.
Yeah, he's forced to sack his eggshell, and he does not even have D-Draw at the moment, because he only used one effect, right? And then 600, so he stopped decking, but... yeah, this is an awkward situation.
Okay.
Like, this was not an optimal opening from Lorenzo at all, but it was not from Grimjaw either.
I felt like he was in a situation. Okay, I gotta clear this board. But
Yeah,
it ended up paying off because he didn't have
it.
the discard for the contact. So it was just like the ultimate miss. Oh my gosh, crazy. He's gonna come in 11 here.
Ooh, he's pulling the play from the Thunder Dragon playbook. But
Got the contact. He had to discard. He had to discard the desire with the itch in the beginning of the.
But then now what? Okay.
Okay, so he's just trying to get the.
That Endas must have been the top deck, right?
Does not have.
Yeah. But like, all he has now is just a single negate. Will that be enough? Honestly, I'm kind of surprised by the fact that Grimjaw chose to discard his chair for the karma. Because... well, I guess he wanted to fuel his levy, but this means that his hand card is not another chair, so he cannot really de-draw into stick chair. Unless his hand card is another stick. But I don't know what his long game here is, or like what's his...
Okay, so he's going to back at him. This is just going to get negated.
Yeah, but Lorenzo really mostly cares about getting the roar effect. I believe Lorenzo still has level dupe, right? He has not used it, I'm pretty sure. So Lorenzo can still do some XYZ plays. He still has some tricks up his sleeve. He has 3 cards in hand. I have honestly lost track, and I don't remember if we know any of the cards in hand. Also, the Levianeer being negated means it can also swing itself, so he does not even need to get rid of it and remove it from the board. It can just swing and clear. The Dark Lord does not have any more... Huh. He milled both Raidens. Oh my god. That was so unfortunate. He just milled both Raidens instead of a single charge. That was an oof.
Right here. How's it?
Yeah, I think he has to go for the bouncer to... Yep, that's what he goes for. Because he knows he obviously cannot lethal him this turn, but he has to, like, block the follow-up as much as he can. So he's going to go for the board clear. Grimjow does have D-draw, but with only 2 cards, can he really play through a bouncer negate?
But the monster.
Yeah, exactly. Bouncer's going to be like, nope, stay right there. Alright, where you are, mate. So he does go for the banishment. Yeah, the bouncer is gonna be an issue. It doesn't look like he has like a book or anything to stop it from stopping him anyway. Like, and bouncer has 2 negates equipped to it, so he can negate now and then even have another negate in his turn. And that's just going to be a pass from Grimjow. And aloof summon, and that should be game. Even though, like, Levianeer can almost rarely ever manage to, like, wipe a Dark Lord board, the fact that it's at the 3k, like the 3k threshold, it's so important. Like, it just gets over everything.
Fuck you. Card effect.
Yeah, and it's a big beater.
Body to attack over.
It's a Soto Blue Eyes in this matchup, basically. That's the beater that keeps clearing the board. Yeah, you're right. He... Yeah, but if the old beatdown comes back, I could see it coming back just because that would make the Blue Eyes matchup so much easier. Like, imagine you can... Imagine you can just make your Dark Lords bigger than Blue Eyes in turn. Like, because those vanilla Blue Eyes are your menace. You can't negate them. Yeah.
Got this fire.
Yay, I got one of this. And it's Karma Cut, and it's gone.
Yep. And it's out of there. What's going up?
Welcome, Asap. How you doing, bud? So, Lorenzo, the repeat is paying off, and I believe it's 2-3 now, even though both repeats are gone. Diffusion are back in a good position, I think, here. SEM, however, do have the choice of the counter pick. Get to see what their send into Thunder Dragons would be, because, like, most teams would probably prepare with, like, Blue Eyes and Dark Lords mostly in mind, but, like, Thunder Dragons has been creeping up in popularity, so we'll see, like, is SEM prepared for that, or is it just gonna, like, throw another Blue Eyes or Dark Lords at it and see how it works? Because a lot of teams have just been bringing, like, a bunch of Blue Eyes and Dark Lords, because, like, when the meta is just two best decks, some teams just bring like a bunch of it, and it will work out because the decks are just like that strong. Even if they are not the most consistent,
Right.
the ceilings of the decks are just ridiculous that they can beat anything else other than the two.
Let's see. Why is my thunder?
Yeah. I believe SEM has not announced.
Hopefully.
I believe actually the stream is stuck. Can they still hear us actually? Can you, or is it just the screen?
Okay, so I don't know. It took me back here.
I loaded the stream, but it's okay. I think it's fine now. It should be okay now. I don't believe a member has joined in from SEM yet. They are thinking still what to send into this Thunder Dragons. Maybe they did not have like a hard counter ready for the deck. Oh, you were talking about a glitch in game. I thought you were talking about the stream. I thought the stream glitched.
The stream is fine.
It was on my end. The stream glitched for a bit on my end. I don't know why.
Did he surrender? I don't know if he surrendered there or not. It didn't even go to like an endings. This is the moment where he tributes the unfortunate, the super karma cut.
Yeah. That was one of the most valuable karma cuts I've ever seen.
Oh, dude, I know.
3 banished.
Here, that graveyard you had, I don't think.
No. You think you're summoning stuff? Nope, not on my watch. See, like, Grimjaw would have probably won this duel if he just had another Thunder Dragon to, like, discard.
That's true.
With, like, was his hand was just like the Levianeer and then that one card in his hand. I don't know if we ever knew what it was.
Yeah,
I don't think he ever used it.
Okay, so after.
No, he just like went for beatdown, negated the kick shot, negated again. No board for you, sir, and then just swing. That double Raiden mill was certainly certainly something.
too many of those situations happening right now.
Reminds me of the time I was playing Lightsworn deck, and I legitimately milled 3 Lumina off a single charge. I was like, alright, I'm out. I'm not playing this duel.
Can't even make any plays. I'm just like, you just watch him go to the graveyard. You're like, whoa.
Like, I still have the screenshot. I just looked at that and I'm like, dude, no way. I'm looking at what to add. Wait, where's Lumina? And I look at the log. I milled all 3 with my first charge. Alright, you win. The game clearly wants you to win, man. I'm not gonna fight that. Next player from SEM should be joining shortly in a second, I believe. Imagine. I know it's probably like one of the worst decks to ever play in this format, but imagine ETH Trons. Yeah. Well, I don't even know if they would be good when they're Dark Lords are just that good. Because, if you remember,
right? On targeting,
like Curse Trons. Yeah, Christian's just like, they never really shown until Dark Lords got murdered. And now Dark Lords are back and they're like here with a vengeance. I don't know, even if Trons were to like get a little bit unnerved, they would need Dark Lords to like to leave the playing field so they would have a chance.
That's sanctified recycled.
Yeah, that sanctified is just a menace for you, man. Just negates everything. You Bell. Oh man, is that their own Thunder Dragons?
Thunder.
Huh.
All the draw power.
Draw power and the hand
cards.
traps. So they opted into the mirror, which it actually makes sense because like with all the hand traps, it's very difficult to get sacked. And then like 30 cards, you have like so much grind power, right? Like you're not gonna lose the grind game.
Deck to play. It's like you can't sit and wait because they can just stack up hand traps, and then you have to push to be able to get in.
You push, you give them a word, and lights out. Oof, Lorenzo is the one passing, and Zenzo is the one aloof. That sounds like the opposite of what should be happening. But okay, so Zenzo has the aloof, and unless Lorenzo is playing a Sphere Karibo that we haven't seen yet, this is just straight up lethal on board. Just straight up kill any potential follow-up as much as you can, and
right, and then you have stuff like this that that's like, what the heck.
Okay, Lorenzo opened 5 cards. He did not even open a dark. His hand must have been like 3 Hawk, 2 Levianeer, or something like that. Yeah. So clearly more cards equals more consistency. Teams should take note of that. 30 cards open better than 22. Irrefutable math right there. Four and two. Fusion, 3 players left, 0 repeats left.
They went super Grimjaw.
Yeah. Grimjaw's hands were like ridiculous with blue eyes.
Yeah.
For 3 games, like those were just insane.
They're just like last repeat, get them off the table. 30 cards, so you open the dark row.
No, watch me. Give me 30 card of these, I will still open that, man. Just watch me. I mean, Thunder Dragons also has a really high ceiling as a deck still, but like in this format looks like is overall bricky, right? But it feels even more bricky than Blue Eyes and Dark Lords, like, so like, is it even worth it? I mean, I definitely like the 30 card Thunder Dragons in like Team Wars format, because there's no side deck Necro Valley, because like the 30 card deck's menace would be Necro, right? Because you're very unlikely to draw your Necro out in 30 cards. But in Team Wars format with no side deck, and like the 2 best decks in the game right now are not going to be playing Necro, because it hurts them badly, obviously, especially Dark Lords. So I like this call actually from SEM, and with all the hand traps, you can like take a hit, proc your skill, which we're actually unsure which one it is, because it could be Allured by Darkness and it could be the other one that mills the Chaos Betrayer, Fiend Farewell.
Oh,
it could be either or. Yeah. Melody.
Put 7 years in it.
Ensuring a strong follow-up next turn. And I believe Mudkey is gonna be on Dark Lords. Most likely. Yep, there's the shell off the top, gets the draw. Discards the Taz. Just not what you want to see, but it's a bit better than discarding Desire. Did he get the stick chair, or is it just a stick pass? Nope, stick. I believe he ripped both. Did he rip both off the top? The stick and the chair? I think that's exactly what happened. A sign of a good Dark Lord player. I'm gonna go for the combo, gonna rip a card from it. He even sets a back row to pop to get an extra draw. He's like, I don't even need this back row. I want an extra draw from my back, because he must be really efficient for the banish to set up his plays.
70.
No, he destroys the MST. That's a completely worthless card in this matchup.
True story.
Snipes a card from hand, hits the Levianeer.
Figured it.
And I believe that was off the top.
Out the back.
He's gonna have a. Ooh, he's just straight up going for game. It looks like. I mean, he can still copy the banishment, but he needs to have another banishment in order to set up. Well,
that many.
He rips Skorpian there and he already had the contact. So he can try to go for a game, and he can still set up a negate, and he will have D-draw. I mean, you saw your... What the... He really wants to game him this turn, but that was a ridiculous hand. That was a ridiculous hand, dude. Holy... Holy... Stick Chariot to banishment it to Levianeer. I know, right? He rips... That is the second card ripped from his hand this turn. Zinzo is down to 2 cards in his hand. Does he have hand traps? Is there a Battle Buster Veil? Nope.
Say it all. Oh
Nope.
my god.
That was... Wow.
I'm an 8.
That was straight up bullying. Holy moly.
I heard what you did to my boy Lorenzo.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
This came in and got revenge for his boy. That was...
clap. They're going. All the cops, there's been a murder.
Absolutely. Oh man. That was a murder.
I got bounced with that man battling.
Right, and now it looks like we're going into a mirror. I'll be back in just a minute. I need to get some water. One sec.
I'm gonna add the itch to the hand. thought about that. Maybe there's gonna be some high risk action here. Okay, never mind the biggest of risks. Nasty doesn't even go for the draw two. Gonna be a full board setup already.
Oh no, but where is his stick chair, man?
Searched the itch-shell, but he didn't draw with it.
Shaking my head. I mean,
YOLOing itch-shell?
Wait, he didn't YOLO the itch-shell?
He didn't YOLO the itch-shell.
Oh, no.
What year is it? Is it 2021?
Always YOLO, sir.
Heck.
I mean, to be fair, in the mirror, this is still a pretty strong opener, even if you don't have stick chair. Going first, you can interrupt all of their plays, and he does have the double back row. He really didn't feel like risking it, I guess.
Not YOLO. That is... It makes... He got a nice setup, his full board, so I like where he's going with this.
I just feel like if he wasn't YOLOing, maybe adding another card would have made sense than Ixchel. Like, he could have summoned another monster, right? And saving the Ixchel draw for later if needed. Though the 2900 defense is very relevant. Like, you can make an argument for either play, but I feel like if you're not gonna YOLO this shell, maybe just keep it in the deck to draw with later, in case it's needed.
Kinda just pass it. But yeah, putting it back in.
Oof. Oh my god, set, pass. His head. Ouch.
That's not very Dark Lord-esque.
Oh, and Zinzo has D-Draw right here.
Wasn't very Dark Lord.
That wasn't anything of anything.
No chair, no stick. Living room furniture.
Nope, just a face down. Like, that face down.
It's a house when you first move. No furniture.
Just an empty living room.
Guess we'll sit on the floor.
Yep, D-Draw into banishment right on schedule. Mutke needs something to save him. Yeah, I was just gonna say there's probably a Desire play incoming right now. He needs something to save him from this Desire lethal play, but like, then what? He is still trying to play through a negate. From such a disadvantageous position. I guess he can eventually proc D-Draw, which will help him. But it's not looking good. The Desire negate is going through. Or sorry, the Desire effect. Maybe Mutke's face down is actually the trap. It was a sit chair. Oh man.
Hate to see. So he's loving it right now. He's going for the attack. He's like, you only set a chair. Hit on key.
Slam hit on keyboard.
Only one thing left to do, you know, it's not treacherous back there. Most
It's a battle trap. Oof. Like, imagine that being a drowning.
That would be rough.
That would be something. That would be a sight to behold.
That would definitely make me. Gave him the deep throw, so have like a sanctified.
Okay.
But does he gain? He gains 3,000.
He gains 3,000 and then loses it right back. So he is just trying to get the D-draw proc, but again, rough spot. Like, he negates the Nastin. That was the. Yeah, he gets more life.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no. Yeah, that's what I was comparing. Wait, I just.
It didn't make sense to negate this. We're just being weird.
Hey, don't give him back to 3,000. I was like.
So Zinzo copies the contact. get another monster to have like negate fodder, and this is like, man, I don't know what 3 cards Mutke can have to save him from this.
It all starts with the YOLO itch.
So, yeah, I mean, it all starts with the YOLO itch.
Contact.
Dude, he ditched contact.
Dude, contact. Oh my god. Now you gotta draw even more cards to get another MS. That was the first MS we see.
That was the first MST. Oh, we know he has MST. Yeah, we knew he plays MST from us before. So he's going. Oh no. There's the negate. Is there even a chair in hand? Like, he didn't even need to negate until he saw there was a chair in hand. I don't think there was even one.
But I don't want chance, so.
That's all, folks.
70.
It's not all, folks. Nah, not much. Not much to be done here. How many copies did he use this turn?
Copy.
Like, copy, like, did he already use both Ixchel and Nastin? He used Nastin draw phase turn. Yeah. He just used Ixchel.
No, you're right. Yeah.
That was weird. I mean, I think he still wins, but that was a weird play. Zenzo could have just searched the Taz, survived the Levianeer, like, destruction, and still had 2 monsters. And he sacked his own desire. He now needs to Amdas the desire back to get over this Levian. Contact, so wow, weirdly enough, this is still winnable for Mutke. I mean, he is not in a good position right now, obviously.
Yeah, he's the guy. He's in that one position. Monster. Kind of just Dark Lord. Kind of just concept over it.
I mean, yeah, Dark Lords. If there's any deck that can stall like this, it's Dark Lords. They can buy as much time as needed. There's the Tez top deck. Was that even searched, or did he just straight up top deck that?
Yeah, he
straight up drew it off the top.
No desire.
Yeah. And the Levianeer here is being a pseudo blue eyes.
Oh,
Can't kill this.
The 3,000 attack.
3,000, too much.
Eat
this
book.
Great.
Eat book. Eat. Hey, man, something.
I mean, he already lost 1 book. We don't know if
His
he's
book
even
got
playing.
Pop. He needs book down. So he's banking in on 1 book. What else is?
Yeah, that MST on the book was actually very valuable. Stick, search chair. Sets a card. The Levianeer is on a mission. He's on his own. He's on a mission.
Backing.
He's basically an anime protagonist right now, fighting a swarm of Dark Lords.
attack.
Mudkay hasn't gotten a way to recycle his contact yet. He really needs that. Wait, he can't. Even if he needs to get Amdusk badly. Oh, Karma Cut. Well, that'll do it. That will do it. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, the Livianeer was not strong enough of a one-man army.
Oh, he. I guess. Dark Lord, Banner, accident.
He only way he could like get the cycle going again was like I think his Nastin was even gone. His only way was an Amdusk discard to get back contact and then summon the Amdusk back. He kept drawing his decks. Yeah. Sag and Mudkay gets knocked out. Or his first deck gets out. I guess the Livianeer was difficult out until he drew what he needed, but like Mudkay did not really have much going for him, so Zinzo really just needed. Sorry, keep going.
Establish it, Dark Lord.
No, like Zinzo, all he really needed to do was just keep stalling with the Dark Lords until he drew something to out the.
Oh no.
And he drew the Karma, and that was it. Alright. But Kate's second deck is gonna be the Blue Eye.
Summon. Yo, 3 chairs.
Value, triple draw, double draw. Draw a card and then draw another card. I mean, hey, it's better than a brick with just double chairs, triple chairs.
Hey, worked out.
Man, is his hand that bad that he got scared of getting OTK'd if he went over? He actually chose to stick with the triple chair instead.
Sometimes, yeah, I get scared too. Or Boros going against a vice player because always that chance. Lost that.
Yeah. Also, he probably like had 0 follow-up. Well, the chairs live to see another day. Though I picked one of them about to get Karma cut in 3 seconds.
Being best of hosts, you got a chair for 3. We're going to Zenzo's house.
No sticks to poke you there, just a bunch of comfy chairs. So it does go straight to the main phase, so the play is on Zenzo. He doesn't get an immediate pop if he goes Deltaros, but Mudkay can't respond to the first effect, so Zinzo still gets a free pop here. Goes for the Blue Eyes. Get the vanilla 3k, the menace for
Menace, right?
Oh man, I think he topped that stick. Or I don't know if he did.
Why can't you can respawn?
No.
Can't respawn.
Sorry, yeah, I worded that wrong. I meant like you can't stop the first spawn. Excuse me. Like you can respond to it, but like he gets the first pop. Like he can activate the first pop. You can't stop him from activating it, but you can respond to it. Like, for example, you can't Karma cut the Diltros on summon. Exactly.
Especially Dark Lord.
Yeah, because if you hit the back row, he's just gonna chain it, so might as well get the monster threat exactly out of the board. Man. I think Zenzo actually already had that stick, but he opened triple chair. So the stick seemed pointless.
Yeah, right?
Okay, there's the Karma cut. Does he have a stone in hand? Which card?
So maybe his fear of not going for both. Why not though? Because Del Toro specifically thinks that can't do it during his.
It actually says that you cannot do any, like your opponent can do anything to summon.
And all those effects, it can, like, oh wow, I didn't realize that. No, I'm here now.
I hear you well.
I hear you now. But yeah, pretty much you can't. All those summon effects are technically the Del Toro's effect. That's what Stick Chair gives him. So all those effects happen on summon. So that way, there is no response to the activation of those effects.
Oh. Motke just really needed to survive the Deltaros, and he had the alternative and the ancient are lethal. And that, I believe, puts diffusion at 4-5? Yes, it does. And we have got a war on our hands now. The score is very close. Absolutely. This division is extremely competitive. Like, I believe until last week there were 4 teams that were 3-1.
Really? I saw their standing. I was like, diffusion, SEM. I know this one's going to be a clapper.
Yeah, absolutely. No, this is a great one so far.
This is the first SEM game that I'm casting.
I'm glad to be part of it, sir.
Oh yeah, they're already back in there.
Yeah, they were ready.
Love it.
They were like, "Oh, we see the blue eyes. We are ready." Is there gonna be another Thunder Dragon?
The effects become the monster that you synchro XYZ summon.
Oh, it looks like a Cyber Dragon. Okay.
Yo, Pato Mao, thank you for the follow. You were chilling.
We got chairs for everyone, according to last duel.
They're loving these Dark Lord duels. The more Dark Lord duels, the more chairs for everybody.
Mutke does open the Sage, which is pretty nice, but he still needs like a consonance or something with it. Like,
just think the stick and chair become part of the Del Taros effect.
Yeah, exactly. Like the stick and chair effects become effects of the monster that of the XYZ that was summoned. Mutke gets a pretty decent opening hand, Sage into Melody, starts the stone, so he is gonna have a pretty big board. It will be a bit difficult, but of course not impossible for Sidra to sack because, well, Sidra can get some of the stuff with Fusion Gate.
First thing, okay, hopefully he doesn't have this crazy combo. Like, as far as like field destructions like that, if he doesn't have to like crazily, he doesn't have to like tag out right away.
No, you can chill. I mean, unless we see something like if I see something like a special hurricane, I'm just gonna lose it.
Oh,
like
man,
imagine just drops a special hurricane.
I see that. I see the Herald. I see Herald one. Luckily, he's able to do this with his own. Herald is usually one that ruins the plan.
Yeah. You definitely want to have 2 monsters to avoid the Herald cheese. And he does get the second one, gives the Dragon Spirit of White in case tag. Core. Go Cyber Dragon Core, of course. Add the fusion support.
Would never leave home without it.
Uh-oh.
Alright. He's about to open the gate. Lightning Vortex coming.
Oh man. That card is gonna be that card is gonna be a crazy one, I think, honestly. Like Blue Eyes is just gonna be tagging out early everywhere, and there's the gate.
Red is a subscription plat. Plat. But I'm not.
There is a potential combo that can actually sack this board without Cyber and Dragon, but he would need to have a fusion spell in hand. It's the double over Dragon combo. You make a big over Dragon that swings over everything that Blue Eyes has, then use the fusion spell to make an even bigger over Dragon to swing directly for 4k.
That's great.
Yeah, it's one of those like ridiculous combos that Cyber Dragons can do. If he does have the fusion spell in his hand, like if he does summon the first over Dragon after the mill, you know it's coming. Does mill 2 here with the Rampage. Everything seems standard so far. If he doesn't have the fusion spell, he will probably do something. Maybe go into the Cyber End and just clear the Spirit. But that will of course leave him with no materials for the trap if he does have it, so he will need to have some other sort of interruption to avoid the Blue Eyes like first sacking him with like an Ultimate Dragons or something. Yeah, Luxon, if he makes the double super big boy, it's game. Otherwise, I mean, I don't think he has it.
Doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. No, I meant I don't think he has the fusion spell to make the double over Dragon. Yeah. That's it? Really indeed. I mean, that Proto is just a sitting duck to get like, it will inflict some serious damage to him if it ever gets swung. Okay, now he's fusing again. Yeah, I was like, no, you cannot leave that one on the board, man. What are you doing?
Yo, Duel Links hosting with 87.
Nice. Thanks.
That's
yeah,
I
there's
was checking his graveyard. At it. What's going on? Serbia. Welcome.
Blue Eye Spirit Dragon is gone. The Dragon Spirit of White, he is gonna have to tag that one out into a Blue Eyes. I mean, the silver lining for Mutke here is that he knows there is no fodder for an overflow if there is one there in the back. But like, cyber dragons do play other forms of interruption. Right? They play Books of Moons, stuff, maybe even offerings, stuff like that. So it's not gonna like exactly be a clear-cut path for Mutke here. He does have some plays up his sleeve. He can still recycle the alternative and summon it if he has another Blue Eyes in hand.
Yeah, man. But the fear of overflow. Other one, fiber though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Right
my
there.
god.
There's still a bunch of stuff that
Really
Mutke
healthy.
really
Remove that.
like. This was still a Cyber Dragon player's dream come true. That hand, how something.
Oh yeah.
Just seeing that core and the gate, and you're like, gimme.
When they use the enemies.
So there's the alternative. Gonna go for the cyber. It goes through. Does Scopa straight up have no back row? Because if he had
That's
back row,
crazy. When I see Cyber Dragon, you know, I'm expecting like Book of Moons or some kind of responsive trap because we know the overflow is out of the equation. And no, I don't activate anything.
unless he is really scared of dying to ultimate dragons. Oh my god, he's using his fusion
Gonna
gate.
make the feud.
Oh, is he gonna go for... No.
That's greedy.
His alternative is... He loses his alternative. He wants lethal this turn. He is going for it, and he used his
Right.
fusion gate. Oh my god, is he gonna lethal him with his gate? Okay, there's the book.
I was
So
like,
yeah,
definitely back there and holding out for something.
yeah. Copa was scared of getting lethaled. If he booked the alternative, he would actually die. But now Copa is still in a very awkward. I lied.
We know the overflow. We know.
Wait, he had the fusion spell the whole time.
Yeah.
He had the double over dragon combo. Oh. Okay. Anyway.
Yeah, right. Luxon. Like,
Luxon be like sitting there with his core on his lap because we know people have pets, but Luxon has cores. He just has his core on his lap. It's like he missed lethal, man. He missed lethal.
how is that? Doesn't happen.
Yeah, maybe he only plays one over Dragon Luxon, but that in itself, in my opinion, is a misplay. But like, this is game unless Copa has a drowning, and drowning is oh my god. Okay,
Oh my god, that went through.
there was a delay, and there I was like, wait, is it happening? No.
Okay.
Still quite like really ballsy to just swing right there when you know drowning is a common tech in Cyber Dragons. Like, I would have honestly kept one monster defense there.
Here is
He,
not
like,
in the question.
he really did not care.
Oh, right. We win. Oh,
Mutke
Fusion Gate's
really,
so balanced. It really is. Cyber
I mean,
Dragons. Cyber
you usually
Dragons.
don't see it, but there is Fusion Gate's natural balance in act. Your opponent can use it too, and he did use it to lethal him that turn.
I just think that Cyber Dragon just make it unfair.
Yeah, of
There's
course.
not
Yeah,
many
with
fusion
Cyber-
decks here that just
course.
utilize like takes that card, and that Cyber Dragons do. Like, I
Yeah.
have a Banish Pro. Banish Pro is like 60 cards. Let me just put it back in my deck. Some 10 billion attack mon. Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Like, the synergy with cybernetic fusion support is just a bit
was-
insane.
They created Cyber Dragons when they created that card and didn't even. Oh wow. Poacher. Bill Jackson's in the chat.
Was there a repeat call? Let me double check. I don't think so. No, so Copa's going in with his second deck. I mean, if you're gonna be if you're gonna be sent in as potentially a Blue Eyes counter, you cannot like choose not to play double over dragon, because that play is the way to lethal multiple big monsters.
I've definitely. I'd have been like, yeah, misplayed. I would always see. I would see the current builds, and I wonder why they run it over dragon. But that makes sense now.
Yeah, that's the reason. That's the reason. With fusion spell, you make like a 3200 over dragon, clear all the big blue eyes on the board, and then fusion spell into the one that's 4K or more, depending on how many monsters you had, and you just go for game like that. Mudk is going. I believe this is the first time the fusion has gone first in the blue eyes mirror. I think every blue eyes mirror of the fusion players always win second. He did not open the best, but he did get consonants and potentially a karma cut. Still pretty decent, and he will be the player to first have an Ultimate Dragons follow-up if necessary. Like, honestly, I think I don't think Blue Eyes is an unfair deck. I feel like Ultimate Dragons can just be like... It can be an overbearing skill, especially since it's usable from turn 3. Like, I feel like if Konami were to touch Blue Eyes, I feel like that's the area that needs to be nerfed.
Second it. I don't want to say.
Yeah, it's a good engine for sure, and like the deck honestly has like Blue Eyes has never been hit, right? Yet it goes between meta and meta once you find it. Like sometimes it would be like legitimately tier 1 like now, one of the best decks, if not the best deck, and other metas you would not even find it on tier list because the meta is just completely unfavorable for it. Like it's completely dependent on the meta.
Like it's not hard to counter.
Exactly. But like once the meta shifts a bit.
Yeah, back in the nowadays.
Yeah. Ultimate Dragons changes your bricks into OTK plays.
Yeah, definitely. It's
like, triple Blue Eyes.
If I survive, Ultimate Dragons like, if I make it to turn 3, this is broken hand.
Then you just Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon and haha! I pull a fusion monster out of thin air.
500. Triple attacker.
This reminds me of like, you ever watched the original Yu-Gi-Oh anime? Yugi fused like a spell card, or like he fused his mammoth.
The big arrow.
Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. This feels like straight up cheating. I'm gonna fuse my spell with your monster, with my monster, and then your monster's gonna DK. Right. And I'm saying like what is going on? Right? What game is this?
I just hope nobody's standing on the edge of a castle right now. You don't need
God.
none of that. Life is precious. Don't stand on the edge of the castle. It's just a card game.
Oh man. Interesting that Mudk let his Dragon Spirit of White die and just did not karma the alternative right away. I feel like that was a weird decision. I mean, it's an interesting one for sure, but...
Big damage.
Chicken in for that Sphere Karibo delay, let's go. Just 0 attack swing.
And the key's gonna get the Draco out. Activated my strap card.
So Mudk is using the stone now to recycle something. There is a back row, and of course, to no one's shock, it's gonna obviously be a karma cut. Gets the Dragon Spirit of White back.
Rolls?
It has to be, right? Maybe that's the reason he actually let the Dragon Spirit of White die, because he wanted to Ancient Rules the back row? I lied.
Or Cosmo Brains?
No, it's just... I lied big time.
Getting it.
He did not want to like let Copa Karma Cut, I guess. So he did not want to do anything right now until he ensures he can like have a follow-up. Maybe he can ensure like he wants to make sure he can like dodge the Dragon Spirit of White Karma, like the Karma on the Dragon Spirit of White. So maybe he's playing it slow. Copa does have access to Ultimate Dragons now. Does he have Blue Eyes in hand? We know one of his hand cards is Stone. Okay, it's just 2 Blue Eyes. But now Motke is on a clock, because if Motke is just going to get lethal next, does not make a play. So Motke's next top deck better be damn good. You know what's a funny thing in this matchup is that Twin Burst cannot be destroyed by battle, but it does not get banished when it does not banish monsters, sorry, when it's the one being swung in. Yeah. So if you make a Neo Blue Eyes, you can swing into it 3 times for lethal.
Oh, true, yeah.
So I would love to see. Oh, Motke,
okay, so
please have that play. Please be that play I'm talking about.
One of his Blue Eyes is in.
Oh, right. Please have a consonance with a stone. I forgot he has a Blue Eyes in his graveyard. Rip. Yep, there's the Karma Cut right on sketch. So Motke okay, he does have a Blue Eyes. Back row. Not good, because Copa gets an end phase summon, and it's most likely gonna be that Dragon Spirit of White. Yeah. Very rough. And Mudk, like, he can't even have a TTH because Karma in his graveyard. He sets 2 buffs, question mark? Like, this is just... Copa doesn't even... Is his Dragon Spirit
so maybe it's in his hand.
Either that or he's calling Mudke's bluff and it's like, I know your back row's not...
I ain't scared.
Yeah, like, you have no card. You have no cards in hand. You ain't got no... Book of Moon is not a thing. I'm gonna just summon Blue Eyes and swing in.
The Karma Cut's in the graveyard, so he's like, I already know it ain't Tretch back there.
Yeah, exactly. So, like... And I don't think I've seen any delays. I think Mud does not have the cards, and then I think that'd be like 2 dead consonants or a consonants or an ancient rules. Yeah. Still, great job by Mutke. That 3-2 was absolutely crucial for Diffusion, because now the war is a lot closer than it could have been. I mean, Diffusion are still on the back foot, with no repeats and being down to only 2 players, but still very, very, very much in their grasps to win this. Yeah, no, I knew this. Yeah, I knew this war would have to be like super close for sure.
The only out of the ordinary deck I've seen Hydras. I mean,
honestly, I think the most out of it. Yeah, but like since water has like dropped off,
I don't really see water too much anymore.
You wouldn't see Sidra much anymore. Like some teams, I guess, can use it as an answer to Blue Eyes. I think it has a favorable matchup, but not that much into Blue Eyes. But I think it does beat it.
Daniel.
Did they send the Dark Lords? It's a 20 cards. It might be Dark Lords into Blue Eyes.
Possibly. Into.
They might have run out of options, or maybe this is a Dark Lord deck for Blue Eyes, or maybe it's a surprise deck that we're not. All possibilities.
Another solid choice of Dan Tech. Like spitting facts right now.
Blue Luna Lights used to be like an unwinnable matchup for Blue Eyes back in the day before Blue Eyes got.
Where they got a few, where they got the fusion monster, right? It's just like a hard answer to everything.
Yeah, back then you would stare at that big saber and answer, and you're like, well,
I give you up. But now, like, so they have the really big feet with the Neo Dragon, and they have the Helios.
Yeah, they have the fusion and the really big fusion. They got a bunch of tricks up their sleeves to like.
I really like the Blue Eyes deck right now. Is just a really good concept.
Even though I think Ultimate Dragons is a bit overtuned, early it can be used.
Yeah, it gives it like a toolbox. Your one of your worst weaknesses now, kind of hit by that.
He called
hard fusion.
It's Moonlight.
Going for.
He has to have another monster in hand, but maybe. No.
Not lethal.
No lethal, but like that Karma Cut, even if he had the stone in hand, that Karma Cut was not activatable. But now does Copa have Ultimate Dragons?
Since he's at 400 life, now he can't ram with the fusion.
Yeah, he would have to make the big boy.
Yeah, you gotta make the big fusion. And with the Melody of Awakening Dragon, that's definitely not hard to do.
Yeah, he just needs. He did ditch a blue. Wait.
Does he have the consonant?
Ooh. Either that or he has an alternative in his hand. Otherwise, what? He does have the
alternatives. Yeah, so he's able to make. So now it's a question. Now the question is, does he have the hand trap?
He has to have a sphere.
He has to have multiple. Sphere actually.
Sphere is the only one. Oh my god, doesn't look like
YOLO. Not twins, the Neos.
Oof. And that was it. Actually, even if there was a sphere, he doesn't win because he was not big enough to get over the Neo in defense. He would need to top deck something. Because the Neo is 38 and the big Lunalight was 36.
Actually, there.
And we were just talking about it, and the big fusions changed this matchup completely to the opposite direction. The fact that you just need to draw your Blue Eyes.
Hey, just his way out of this one.
And of course, no repeats left, so Daniel is gonna have to go in with his second deck.
Oh, dude, they already.
There's another Blue Eyes mirror.
When opening Blue Eyes, out of brick. Weird times for sure, right?
Absolutely.
Blue Eyes have come so far.
Copa is going first. Melody discards a stone. He must have another tuner if he's doing this, right?
Yeah, with that white stone, easily.
Like,
setting himself up in a crazy position.
This was a weird choice, though. I feel like him discarding the other, like, the white stone of legend I always mix up their names. The one that summons in the end phase. Discarding that one would have been better because it would have set him up with two big monsters now instead of one. Though I guess he really wants another like Blue Eyes in the hand to ensure that he can like alternate dragons. I mean, he is still pretty set up, and he probably has a Karma Cut in the back, and he does have a stone in hand. So he maybe did keep it in hand to summon like a Dragon Spirit of White end phase to clear Daniel's back row.
Yeah, that is. Am I allowed to say that?
What the?
What the dumb? No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Daniel, the ancient rules. You better have. You don't say that very often, but you
It's
damn
like,
wish he had that dragon spirit of white in his hand now.
like digging in that cookie jar that mom doesn't want you to go into. He's about to pull out the end. He's about to pull it out. Put it back. Put it back on the countertop. So he's gonna banish that back row, which can possibly be a karma cut.
That tag out was
Why
weird.
why you gotta do it like that?
I'm gonna assume that was a misclick. I'm pretty. That has to have been a misclick, right? He must have been trying to like activate the void or like the karma and use the spirit by mistake.
He played around alternative.
He knew an alternative was coming. That's it. We misunderstood. But like Daniel's turn, a very awkward position, man.
But he can draw more, don't you think? I mean, discarding Stone of Legend, he would just discarding Stone of Legend gives you all it's giving you is another Blue Eyes monster in your hand. But if you discard the other stone, the ancient stone, then you get another Blue Eyes on the field.
Yeah,
Probably
exactly.
want the other Blue Eyes on the field because then when you tag out with your spirit, you get the full protection, and it is a monster on the board.
Like I said, I think his logic in doing that was having a Dragon Spirit of White end phase with the discard, because he knew he was safe with the karma and the like. You're not losing turn 2 to with the karma and the synchro on the board, right? Like it's impossible. And like we already know Daniel has Copa has 2 Blue Eyes in the hand. One that he added one with the melody and the other one with the White Stone of Legends. So Copa should just be able to straight up win here thanks to Twin Burst. With the
Oh, double stone.
Okay, actually, I mean, Copa might not have lethal straight up, actually, but he can definitely clear this board with but that tag out like was either a big misplay or a big misclick, but either way it was not good, because if he still had it, he would have negated that stone, and that Blue Eyes would not be there.
Thanks, Don, for that subscription. 6 months. Let's go.
Let's go, Dom.
There we go. There goes that game-breaking
skill.
Dragon. Most crucial situation where that back row, they just don't have that back row. 2 big 3,000 bodies getting crosshairs on them. Yo, thumbs going off in the chat right now. Polymer.
So there goes the Twin Burst. There is no single card in hand that would give him leaf, because he cannot really recycle the alternative anyway because of the Spirit Dragon. So he's just gonna go for the board clear, but Daniel can now respond with an ultimate dragons of his own, because we know he already has 1 Blue Eyes.
I've attained Sugar Daddy or game mode.
What the?
Oh.
What the? If Daniel top decks his 3rd Blue Eyes right now, it's game.
That would be ridiculous. Here we go. Ultimate Dragons.
Can you imagine? I think if he did, he would have added the alternative though, so I think this is just going to be a twin burst play. Yeah, it's just a twin burst.
It's not bad either.
No, definitely not. It puts him back in a decent position.
Yeah, exactly. Akopa's not where he's looking. How the heck am I getting out of this?
Yeah, Cope already used his ultimate dragons. He has... We know his hand card cannot be a blue eyes because he would have gone for... well, no, it actually might be. It might be a blue eyes actually in his hand, so he might be able to summon the alternative back. We're not sure what his hand is, but... This is quite a back and forth duel. Like... The thing about the Blue Eyes matchup is if you like Ultimate Dragons and you don't manage to kill him on that turn, then you're just gonna get Ultimate Dragon right back.
That is a huge factor. That's what I feel like Daniel took it into consideration last game when he pushed in mode to keep him out of range to crashing, but then he had the Neo Blue Eyes. So,
yeah, exactly.
So in this situation, now the tables have turned and Daniel had the opposing alternative here.
Oh man, and this situation
actually had the play to get past.
Yeah, he had the exact. He had the exact.
That's all
card.
you needed, really, exactly.
Yeah, he had the cards to exactly summon the Vermilion, the Ancient Rules, and the Tuner.
How the turntables have turned. Wicked. Wicked. God darn.
I don't know what Daniel can do here.
That is very... Like, I feel like Blue Eyes in low card situations, you feel like you usually have it. He had exactly the card, the cards needed to lay the smackdown on that fusion. That's just unfortunate.
Daniel did not get the exact cards to turn around the situation like his opponent did. He needed to resolve a consonance and put a stone in the graveyard to recycle something there, basically. But it does not look like that's the case, and probably just gonna be straight up game here. Copa can even choose to pop that back row if he wants. He still has tuners in the graveyard to use.
Maybe for Spirit Dragon. Treacherous?
What?
Oh wait, it's not treacherous. What the heck, man?
What?
So now this game... Greedy.
I am sorry, but what was that?
That had to be a misplay. He could have Vermilion, right?
Yeah, and
he could have Vermilion, yeah.
He just swings and it's over. What? Oh my god.
My man just Tom Brady'd this game. It was so far away. He deserves to lose. So the chat is giving him his prize right now.
The chat is losing it, and I don't blame them.
No, definitely not. Like, you had a Vermilion that basically does the same thing as you had numerous tuners in the graveyard. So
Jinsho just pointed something out. Actually,
this is why you don't make hot pockets while playing teamwork.
Oh man, no! What was that, Copa? Oh my god! From the early tag out to now the tribute summon for no reason. That was literally the only way Daniel comes back.
It basically turned it turned to a game where they're both playing off the top of their decks. Let's see. Yo, thank you for the raid, BR Medina. Welcome everybody coming in with BR Medina. You guys are watching Fusion versus Supreme European Monarchs, and oh my god, this is a close one.
Yeah, very close one. Welcome.
Well, I don't want to say they just missed it. I think they just walked into one of the biggest upsets of
ice.
So let's check their graveyards here. Like, I feel like Daniel,
I think, still has
committed the least. So I feel like Daniel's gonna be in the advantage here. But you know, this could go down to deck out because of just how much they've exhausted their resources. But we
I
already
mean,
can
Copa
see that
does not
Daniel.
have anything left in the deck to summon. Copa has 0 things left in the deck to summon Stone. Daniel still has 1 Blue Eyes, if I'm not mistaken.
Top tier, top 10 global player.
I mean, Daniel, I think can he deck him out?
I think he still has Obelisk in his deck, so.
So what, like, Copa's play is he needs to be able to recycle the alternative, because I'm pretty sure he has a stone in it, or a Blue Eyes in hand, sorry. So he needs to be able to recycle the alternative and then synchro, and then like use the Blue Eyes Spirit and then tag out and start swinging with the Blue Eyes, right?
Yeah.
But he's not getting the cards, and he is getting punished for it. And if that's a karma cut from Daniel, then the karma on the alternative will just end the game. Like if Copa's only plays to summon alternative and try to synchro, and the alternative gets hit by a karma.
Check PayPal.
Oh my god!
Like, how do you make that misplay? Like,
oh no, man!
That's what we need to. That's what
The
we
thing
need
is,
to explore.
He had like multiple lines of play, and he picked the only one that loses him the game.
Yeah. $500 AI.
Oh my god! I just can't. If that's a legitimate back row from Daniel, and I think it has to be, because I think he's only used 1 karma, if I'm not mistaken.
Karma in the banish, one in the grave, no banish. But yeah,
Oh, like,
that could definitely be another
has to be
karma.
So I don't see Copa winning this at all. I think he has just realized, well, not just, but I think he like realizes the grave mistake that he's made. Big oof.
Deck out in blue eyes is forever. It really is. But if you guys seen how it got to this point, you would be upset.
Oh my god, the sage face. Oh man, this dude is hilarious.
If you karma cut alternative, will it get rid of all blue eyes and grave? No, because I think when he leaves the field, he doesn't be not blue eyes anymore.
Yeah,
but if you do it
the other way around,
yeah, if you do it the other way around while the alternative is in the grave, then alternative's effect is that it's treated as blue eyes in the graveyard. So
yeah,
then if you banish the vanilla blue eyes, you'll catch the alternative in the grave.
The thing is about Karma Cut is that it does its banishing in like two different instances, if that's the right word to use. So it's like it banishes the alternative, and then it checks the name of the card and checks to see if there are any similar cards in the grave. But since the alternative name is not Blue Eyes White Dragon when it's banished, then it doesn't banish anything from the graveyard. Copa.
Oh, no.
Oh, this is just tragic.
A very tragic turnaround.
Yes, Jiggly, if you Karma, I believe Dark already answered this, but if you do banish Karma Blue Eyes, it will get rid of the alternative. Because the alternative is a Blue Eyes White Dragon. And nothing to say here about this one, man, other than the tragic throw. Oh, that was just a tragic throw. Like, this Karma doesn't do...
There you go. You get to see it in action. That role playing out.
Like, Daniel is just holding his Karma. Once he sees that alternative, he wins.
Yo, Night Fox with that raiding party of 32. Welcome everybody to Diffusion versus Supreme European Monarchs.
We getting some nice raids this one.
Oh, yeah, we're getting heck of raids right now.
That's
Popping
it.
off. This is at the climax of this battle. It is starting to reach the ending point here. And man. But yeah, Daniel's gonna take it. And that's gonna, unfortunately, end Copa's here.
An unexpected surprise for Diffusion, but of course, a welcome one for them because this duel was looking grim.
Very good.
Oh, God.
Strong, we take those by Diffusion. So, oh, Daniel gets a second lease on life here.
That was, oh.
Is that true? All lies, Nyx. Nobody would ever do that. There's no more to see here.
Yes, Nyx. Unfortunately, it is true.
I mean,
I'm sorry to tell you, man, but that is not a lie. That was the truth.
Dude, can you blame him? He was making a hot pocket. If he was making a hot, like, I'm hungry right now, so I can understand. It's like you're trying to make these intense plays, and your stomach's rumbling. It really affects your gameplay. So you definitely want to be at top tier shape. So you got to make sure you ate before this. It's all right though. Copa did. Oh, he still paid for it. Laco. Starting off with an alternative here. Right, all done. So definitely not mad about having that young alternative to start off.
Absolutely. It's a 21 card Yusei, so I believe Yusei does have both level tuning and level dupe, so it could be either, but 21 cards.
Definitely expecting Thunder Dragons, yes sir.
Yep, there's the Thunder Dragon Dark.
Ingunar. Can you do an Ingunar right off the bat? It is a possibility. Yeah, because he has the aloof. And if
actually,
he has,
might not even need Ingunar. If he can also summon a duo and boost it. No, he can't. Not on turn one with only one card, I think. But Ingunar into like Ingunar into duo or Vicious Game.
Yeah.
This is game straight up.
Have it? See right now. So he's gonna go for the level duplication. So he does have the Ignite play.
Yeah. The question is if he added the duo. Yeah, this is just straight up game.
Nope, there it is. No response either.
Nothing. I mean, you can't stop the Ingonar play with that board. You have to have back row. And without back row, it's over.
Yeah. Christ.
Yulako picking up where the mistake left off, and I believe now it's 8-6 for.
I believe.
And Diffusion are down to their last player, Lordy.
Akko. I just put Diffusion on their last person here. Everything falls on Doherty's shoulders. Oh.
Alright. Yami Yugi. You see, it's always awkward bringing Dark Lords into Thunder Dragons because you know for almost for sure that the Dark Lords, the Thunder Dragons are going to be playing DD Crow. And a single Wolfpack DD Crow just like ends the matchup. Yulako opens the charge. Does he have the Levianeer to follow it up? A Levianeer with a would give him like such great setup right here. Be able to get a card, like yoink a card from hand and get a search.
Oh yeah, he's gonna do all darks.
And there's the
like
charge Levianeer. Gamer hand.
Yeah, and I feel like if any deck doesn't want to happen the most, it's probably Dark Lords.
We really need the cards.
Yeah, every card counts.
Oh man, he even had the roar to recycle the duo. Man, this is an insane opening from Yulako. He can end on a bouncer. He can even roar to recycle something if he wants.
Oh man, and so he's got to play through a bouncer and on one card down on his first turn. That is definitely not what you want to deal with on your Thunder Dragon. Hit chill.
Well,
that's not bad.
But he needs
hit chill, banishment, contact. Okay, not bad at all.
He still needs like. No man, this is still not good. Like,
definitely. This is a start of something happening.
Yes, but
I guess, right?
Bouncer just negates and then negates again, and like he doesn't even have another monster to summon with the contact. If he does have a way to like stop the bouncer, maybe.
Maybe.
I was just gonna no, but his trap is in the
Cosmic Cycle. Is that the banishment? That is the karma cut. Oh. So he did have the answer to get out of this.
Oh, but he discarded an MST. That's not good.
Let's see, what's that gonna do? What's that gonna do? Thunder Dragon.
No, I meant like he did not have another. Discard, maybe like establish his board a bit, but
Dragon do.
I feel like Yulako would have just won this duel if he summoned Duo last turn and banished the Levianeer and then just recycled it this turn, maybe.
I disestablished the bonus.
No, he did top deck that Cosmic, so maybe he did need that Cosmic. I don't know. I don't think Lordy dies here because he can gain a lot of life points back from that negate, but that Karma cut, he definitely needed that.
Yes, for sure.
that was his ticket potentially back in the game. Thunder Dragon Duo is gonna get summoned. Roar is gonna summon something that's not gonna be. It's gonna be in defense. So he's just setting up for next turn. Dark. How many roars and hawks have you? Tenapon. What?
Number 68.
Number 68, son of what the?
Okay, he's just off.
But what?
I don't know. Maybe he didn't calculate the amount of monsters putting in the grave.
The Vermilion just gets negated. Huh. I do believe there were some mistakes made this game.
Can't special summon from the grave until following. Still search.
Neither one can summon from the grave, so even Yolako can't summon back his own.
How are you gonna banish him?
Both of them work. I mean, unfortunately for him, he cannot guarantee D-draw. But he puts the Taz in the graveyard, which means when the Xenopond effect wears off, he will be able to summon the Taz back.
That Xenophon was way to go. It does kind of keep him summoning. That's what I feel like eventually that guy's gonna.
I don't know, man. I feel like Helio into forcing either the negate or the test copy and then
Alright, and you would have had two big bodies.
There's the banishment. That was probably Lordy's best top deck, but can he summon the Nastin? Actually, maybe he can. I mean, if he can Nastin into Desire, he would need to copy the banishment and then have another Dark card in his hand, but I do not think he has another Dark Lord card in his hand, unless I'm mistaken. He is thinking
The only thing all the addition is when it okay, but that's it.
Yeah. But like, he discarded the MST when he could have, like, if he had another Dark Lord monster, I feel like he would have discarded that and then contacted it, right? He is opting to go for the Desire? No, he's just searching and thinning, I guess. He's just searching and thinning his deck.
That's the eight.
I mean, Yolako needs a Levian here, I game. There is the Xenopond. Actually, I don't know if Lordy really needed to copy the banishment that turn. He could have had two monsters. Like, he holds off, and then on the draw phase, you copy the contact, summon another monster, and then you would have two monsters and the negate still. But now he couldn't do that because he was on too low life points.
Now that the Xenophon can't bring this into following time.
Yeah. Tributes
Does
the...
have the it is doing
Oh, it's GG. It's GG. It's Idris. It's Idris. It's GG.
Adrian.
Add Desire, add Addition with a mistake. Yeah, he should have tried to end on two monsters. He could have ended on two monsters and have a negate. Instead of copying and adding that Desire.
Match point.
Yep. Yeah, guys, I'm sorry I missed the chat, but yeah, I feel like Yolako could have ended this earlier if he just summoned Duo on his initial turn so he could recycle the Levy. Maybe. I'm pretty sure Lordy could have survived this. Like, almost 100%. If he contacted and played it that way. That was a good play from Yolako, though, to see the Adrius summon. And now it's match point, and do not have repeats, so they're going to their last deck, and that's Blue Eyes. No, Alfred, he could summon draw phase. Like, if he kept 3,000 life points, instead of copying and summoning Desire, on the draw phase of the TD player, he copies Contact and summons Taz. He will be on 2,000 life points, and he will still have the negate and two bodies. he was losing to Levianir either way, but that way he did not die to other XYZs. Yolak opening charge again like all the good TD players. I'm sorry, you were saying something?
Yeah, I was just adding on about back. Instead of doing the random search with the banishment, added bought the monster back here to have the 1,000 on with the Saint. Way better position. At least not to get Adrius popped.
Wait, I did not notice. Lord passed. Lord was going first, he passed. He's GG, I'm going.
Oh no, this is not what Jesus.
Oh my god. It's just Raiden Roar beatdown. That's game.
In duo.
And or he can just do that to add the like he had a billion lines for lethal.
Right?
Yeah, like
hell is in Lord's hand.
No,
a bunch of bricks. We making houses after this.
He even banishes the Levianir just in case Lordy somehow has a Sphere Karibo and lives. Wait, did I see a delay?
No.
It's just a DD Crow. It does not matter, and that will be the last game. And Yulako went 3-0 or 4-0, I believe, in the end of Thunder Dragons here. And Thunder Dragons are actually doing quite well this week.
Yeah, like I was telling you earlier, it seems like the deck to go into for the Blue Eyes matchup. At least I'm seeing everybody using Thunder Dragons into that.
Yeah, the addition, like the matchup was just completely like the matchup got changed a lot with the Ingunar. Because like you used to not be able to break the Blue Eyes board, but now if they don't have back row, you just go Ingunar and whole board goes brr back into the air.
That's the only time we saw Ingunar happen in this whole team battle. And there's quite a few Thunder Dragons going up against the Blue Eyes match. Is it the fact that they just never set that up? Or is that the last one, the only one running that setup?
Maybe. No, I think everyone plays Ingunar. Pretty sure. It has become a staple because like even not against Blue Eyes, the fact that it can give you OTK against big boards is always valuable. And
have another.
I have no idea, not gonna lie. I believe most games actually happened at the same time. I think we were the last game to finish.
Wow. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Let's see. Let's see who I got. Where we going? Where we going? Trying to find a raid, yeah. We got Mumusaro, we got Duel Links Enter, iChan bot. Yeah, there's no other Team Wars games until I think there's gonna be some more a little bit later.
I think there's gonna be like 1 or 2 left in a couple of hours if I'm mistaken. Let me check the I believe there's only 1 game left actually in a couple of hours.
Oh yeah. Thank you for everyone coming out. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you guys want more, you know, you can always hit that like button. Sorry, follow button. Follow button if you guys want to see more from me, DrkNFear. Got my guy Skorpian right next to me. Abusement Park.
Yes, sir.
Let's get it. We're gonna go ahead. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and raid Mumusadu. Host Moo. ASAP's like, what the heck? How dare you? How dare you? But yeah, thank you everybody for coming out. Catch you guys later. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. DrkNFear and Skorpian signing out. Let's go.
Let's go.